Hi everyone, it's a Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 23 of Let's Play The Sims 4. So it's the morning after Brian and Lily's engagement, and Malcolm and Meredith are just sitting here watching some TV together. And before getting into things, I really quickly wanted to talk about the changes that the update, or the patch that came out Tuesday, made to their aspirations. And what did he just do? I guess he said something about his fear of commitment. But anyway, the patch that came out a couple days ago did make some changes to the aspirations, so I really quickly wanted to talk about that. So for Malcolm's, I think now it says get into 10 fights. It was like get into 10 fights while angry before, but now it's get into 5 fights, and then I think this was the same maybe. I'm not sure, maybe this changed, but it does seem like they made the aspirations a little bit easier, and he still completed 2 out of 4 of the milestones. As for Brian, I noticed that it put him back to none completed. I think he had completed 2, so that's really a bummer. I don't know exactly why that happened, but now he just has to be funny to 5 Sims to move up to the next milestone, so it's not really that big of a deal. That might be because I think before it said he had to get 2,500 simoleons in tips from performing comedy routines. So they may have changed that because maybe it was a little bit too difficult before, and then I think this might be a little bit different, or maybe I didn't check it after he got a promotion, but he does have to get to level 3 of the guitar or violin skill. And as for Meredith, she has all she needs to be promoted, and she has to mix only 3 drinks at a single social event instead of 10, so that's a lot easier, because that 10 was just really hard to do within the time frame, so they made that a little bit easier, and she still completed 2 out of the 4 milestones, and then joined the McSally branch, so she just had to get a couple more promotions, and then I think this was level 5 of the mixology skill, so they took down the number of drinks that she has to do, and then, you know, raised up the skill a little bit, so that is a lot more attainable, though, because I was, like, really worried that it was just going to take an eternity to complete that milestone, because I tried 2 times and failed to get 10 drinks made in one social event, because it's just really difficult to do that. But she is rather hungry, so I'm going to have her cook some breakfast for everyone, which I think she might have been doing, or maybe she was just cleaning up, but we will have her make some scrambled eggs. So let's just do a family. Actually, it's lunch. We'll have her make some lunch type. Actually, I think there were some hamburgers in the fridge, so we'll just let her eat that. And what I was thinking, she does work in... Oh, she doesn't work until 6 p.m., so I was thinking they could have another little get-together, another party, so she could complete that part of her milestone, because, I don't know, I think it would be kind of fun to throw a party that's like a engagement celebration for Brian, because, you know, him and Lily just getting engaged, so, you know, Meredith can throw that for them, make some drinks, and that could be fun, and, you know, we'll get some progress made on that milestone, and we're gonna get Brian up now, because it's afternoon, so he needs to wake up. He had a late night last night, you know, after Lily came back with him. Although she did leave shortly after I stopped recording, but, you know, he'll get to see her again once they have the little get-together. It looks like he's singing in the shower. So, and what is he doing? Okay, so he's taking a bath. As soon as Meredith's done eating, I think I'm going to have her set up the whole social event so everyone can come on over and she can get that little bit of a milestone accomplished. So I'll just have her go ahead and do that now. So let's plan a social event. And I'm just gonna do a regular old house party this time because of the black and white bash was just difficult to do. I have to get the cooking skill up some before doing that, and we're gonna make... No, we can just make... Maybe we could just make all 3 of them hosts. I don't know, maybe not Malcolm. We'll just have those 2 be hosts, and then I'm gonna have him be a guest. Gotta make sure we invite everyone. We'll just get that going, and then... Don't need anything. Alright, there we go. So we got the little get-together all set up. So we're gonna have her make a drink, since she's inspired, so that helps with that. Let's make the pros and pop... Actually, let's make sweet and spicy to save some money. I'll just have her make some cheaper drinks, then. She just needs to make 3. And... Who is this? I did not invite you. And, of course, their shower broke. Hopefully they don't get any bills soon, because they kind of don't have money. So we'll have him join playing this game with CJ, just to get, you know, some more Sims playing games at the same time, and it looks like everyone just intersected there. Alright, go over and play chess. Or not. Okay, no, we'll have him play with... We'll have him play with Lily. Alright, you need to go out there and make some more drinks. We'll just have her make... We'll have her make a buffalo wing tea, and then after that, she can make another sweet and spicy. And that should be it. So that is, I am actually really, really glad about those aspiration changes. Okay, so do we have, can we have her join somehow? I don't know if we can. So I think I've gotten 3 people to play a game before with the chess table. But I guess now we might not be able to do that. We can have him flirt with her though, so let's have him go ahead and do that. And what is... Did you guys just see that? Her arm just went like right through her chest. Alright, we'll kiss her cheek. And we can also express fondness. And press... Wait, did I already do press cheek? No, I did kiss cheek, not crust cheek. Okay. And let's also have him ask her a risque question. I mean, they've got a full relationship bars on everything, so it should be fine with that. Because sometimes Sims don't really like the ask risque question thing. I should also, actually, let me go back over to Meredith and see how she's doing with the whole drink making thing. Let's see, so she's made 2 out of 3 drinks, and are you gonna go make another one? No, go make another one. I think we've got enough time to do this. Cool, alright, so we got the flirting taken care of. So we just have Sims kiss, alright. So I wonder if we can just have these 2 kiss multiple times and it will count. I don't know, we'll see. There we go. So I wonder if we can just have these guys kiss 2 more times and it'll count. We'll see, because that'd make it a lot easier. And how are you doing with the... Awesome, alright, so she got that checked off, so now she just has to do these 2 things. And let's see if this worked. Ah! Okay, cool, so that counts, so we just need to get them to kiss one more time, and let's see if we can have them do a passionate kiss. Do something a little bit different. And what else do we have to do? So play music. We don't have a musical instrument though, and we can't even afford one, so I can't really do that. But at least we can get this done. So there we go, we've at least got a bronze medal so far. Let's see if we can make it into a silver medal, which I don't think we'll be able to because we're not at the instrument. And I seem to have trouble getting 3 Sims to play a game at the same time. Although, we could have Brian work on this and be funny to 5 Sims, so that should be pretty easy to do. Let's joke about politicians, and oh, I keep forgetting about that. There was, the last time that we were with these guys, there was some requests to put something on the bookshelf because it was driving people nuts, myself included, that they kept sticking things up there. So I'll just stick a cheap little flower up there. Or can we put... Okay, we can't put you up there. What? There we go. Alright, problem solved. Now they can't stick any more food up there. Okay, go be funny. Let's tell Taz a joke then. And then we can also have him joke. Oh, let's have him become best friends with his sister. And then we can tell her a joke. Let's joke about old times, and then we should also definitely joke with him, so we can have him goof around with Bobby. And then we can have him. So I think he has to be funny to 5 different Sims, which is good because there's 5 different Sims here, or more than that actually. So now we should have 2 out of 5 Sims, so he just has to be funny with a few more. Let's have him move on to Brian or Bobby. I keep mixing their name up. I don't know. I guess it's because like their names both begin with B, so I just keep like mixing them up, saying Brian when I mean Bobby and Bobby when I mean Brian. Okay, so let's have him joke about old times with Olivia as well. So now Lily should be coming out. And we should be able to get this milestone taken care of. I am rather disappointed that it set him back to the first one. But, well, there's not really a whole lot I can do about that. And did you go off to work yet? No, go to work. You already did what you need to do. Go. Alright, there we go. Oh, also, most of you probably noticed this by now, but now when they go off to work, you can actually still click on all this, which is, I'm really happy about because I was just annoying before, but it looks like he did complete that milestone, so now he has to achieve level 6 of the comedy skill, which he has, join the comedian branch, and write 3 comedy routines, and he's done 2 out of 3. So we should easily be able to get him back to where he was, and the party's also over now. I think it was only bronze medal. I kind of miss that. But everyone's probably going to be leaving shortly, and does he work? Oh, he actually doesn't work today. And it looks like he doesn't either. Since I focused on Meredith and Brian's aspirations so far today, I think I'm going to actually play with Malcolm for the rest of this day. So I'm going to have him go out to the bar, his favorite hangout, and see if he meets anyone or finds anyone to terrorize or finds anyone to sleep with. We'll just have him go out and see what happens. Malcolm is here at the bar now, and it looks like both Nina and Taz are here. So I think I'll have him interact with Taz a little bit. I mean, they're both mischievous, so he might be interested in interacting with her a little bit, with messing with her. So we will have him, I don't know why he was like, had to introduce himself, he already knew her, but we will have him claim to be a criminal mastermind to her. I don't know, maybe him and her, I don't know, they might actually kind of get along. I had him flirt with her a little bit before, I guess maybe because he finds her mischievousness kind of intriguing. So he actually wants to get to know her a little bit better rather than being mean to her, and it looks like she is kind of flirty. So maybe, I don't know, you guys might not like it if I have her be his next fling. And it might also seem kind of crazy that that would be what happens, especially since she's friends with his girlfriend, but, you know, Meredith hasn't really noticed any of the signs that he's cheating or lying about his career or anything like that, so maybe he wants to test how thick Meredith's rose-tinted glasses are, like, see if she would find out anything if he slept with one of her friends. Like, maybe he's getting a little bit bored with it and just really wants to push his luck. Maybe he wants to, take the risk of Meredith finding out and seeing what happens, since he does like to mess with people. Although he does care about Meredith, so I don't know if he'd really want that to happen, but I guess maybe he thinks that he secretly wants her to find out, but then at the same time he doesn't. It's that kind of a thing. Like, if it happened, he would still be upset, but then he just is so convinced it won't happen that he thinks he can push his luck like this. So we'll have him get to know Taz a little bit better, and I know, I have a feeling some of you probably aren't going to like this, because, you know, Taz is a good sim, but she is a little bit insane, so maybe she would be up for this, even though, you know, he's her good friend of hers boyfriend. But I don't know, sometimes she just gets these whims and does crazy things, and then later she regrets it, so if something does happen between these two. It might be one of those things that she regrets. I don't know, it could be kind of interesting though to see how this plays out. So we'll have him ask her if she's single. Alright, so she is of course single. I don't know, it could be really interesting to see where this goes. I don't know, I just think there needs to be a little bit of drama. So it looks like she's actually responding well to the flirting. So this is actually working, so let's compliment her appearance. Like I said, I think he's intrigued by her mischievousness. And, you know, kind of sees that he has something in common with her in that. So let's try a pickup line as well after that. Wow, so she's actually responding well to it that time. The last time he tried flirting with her, she didn't really take it so well, but she's in a flirty mood now, though. Oh wait, actually maybe we don't want to do... Oh. Okay, good, that didn't work out. We might want to have him just talk to her a little bit before we continue with more romantic interactions. I want this to actually work out. And then we can... Let's compliment her outfit. I don't think that counts as a romantic interaction. And then we can have him flirt with her again. Alright, so she's not in a flirty mood. Oh, get out of my way! I keep having to move around. Alright, well, we'll have him tell a joke since that's something he has a whim for. We'll tell an inside joke. Let's flatter her, and then after that we can try flirting once again. You know what, and I think I'll have him actually go back to her place soon. Lily's probably going to be there, but he's just really wanting to push his luck right now. I don't know if I want to Let's whisper seductively. Let's try pushing it a little bit. Ooh. This is actually working. Let's... I'm worried if I try the first kiss it won't work. Okay, let's just risk it. Whoa! I'm surprised. I was actually worried that wouldn't work. Oh. Let's just kiss, and then we can go back to her place and continue it there. They're gonna have to use... What was that? Okay, so I'm gonna have a flirt with her one more. Oh, actually, let's do, let's flirt, then do a sexy pose, then head back to her place. Alright, they are back here at Lily and Taz's place, so we're just gonna continue this. Let's have him offer her a rose. And see if we can get him to woohoo with her before the end of the night. And let's do the sexy pose. And then, you know what, after that, let's just go for it. Alright, it looks like it's actually gonna work. Alright, it looks like they're actually gonna do it. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of you probably won't like this, but, you know, I think this is just gonna be a one-time thing. Like, Taz was just feeling like doing something a little risky, so she just went along with it, but then she might feel really bad about it afterwards and, you know, want to make things right and say something to Meredith now that she officially knows that Malcolm is a cheater. So we'll see how all of this plays out, but, you know, it'd be kind of fun to do something interesting like this. But Taz is still a good sim. She just did something she'll probably end up regretting. So it looks like, just saw like the shoe kick up there. Alright, so it looks like these two are done with that. Awkwardly in Lily's bed. So now Lily definitely knows something's up. Like, Malcolm just, like, really, like, probably did, this is probably a lot more of a risk than Malcolm should have done, you know, like, Meredith is probably gonna find out now after he did this, but he just, for some reason, is, like, so convinced that she just, like, he can do no wrong by her, that, like, she won't find out, or that if someone tells her, she won't believe them, but we'll see what happens if Taz decides to say something. And, oh, it looks like they got bills. But I'm just gonna pop back in the following day because he's really tired and I'm sure everyone else is sleeping. Well, it's actually right after Malcolm got home because I didn't realize how late he was over there. But yeah, he just got home and he's just sleeping because he's super tired, and it looks like Meredith doesn't know anything about what happened. Their relationship's still all good, it appears. But I was looking at the interactions and I noticed that he can now criticize her woohoo techniques, and I didn't see that before, so I don't know if that's because of his little fling with Taz. He can now criticize Meredith, so it'll be really interesting to see how all of that plays out, like whether Taz says something to Meredith because she wants to set things right and realizes that she did a really bad thing. But I'm definitely be really interesting to see how things play out with this, because yeah, he definitely made a bit of a mistake by sleeping with Taz. But I think I'm actually gonna end this part here because there's not really a whole lot else to do other than working on their skills and aspiration type stuff, which isn't terribly exciting to watch. So I'm just gonna work on their skills and all of that before switching over to the other household. And in the next part we will of course be visiting Taz, so we'll see what Taz does about her and Malcolm. But I'm going to go ahead and end this part here, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!